Yeah, man. Sit back, realizing, man, and I had to accept the fact that I'm only returning back to who I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm only making my way back into, you know what I'm saying, who I used to be. I'm becoming who I used to be in the past life, but not this recent past life, but in many past lives before. At once, you know what I'm saying? At once upon a time, I was a ruler of land and a ruler of myself. Now I'm returning back to a ruler of myself so that I can be ruler of the land. And what I've noticed is, you know, it takes discipline, you know. It takes a lot of discipline, you know what I'm saying, in order to become and in order to maintain. Discipline is definitely one of those things that we need in order to do it. Moses waited 14,600 days on God. And I think a man that's only that patient is more than just wise. That takes discipline to be able to even make it to that many days waiting on God, you know. Uh, and I know everything on earth has its time and its season, so I understand and know that my season is coming, and I know my time is coming, but I can't focus on it and get too anxious or get too lost. You know what I'm saying? In time, I just gotta focus and stay present in the now, so that I can see that come to, you know. Uh, and that's gonna take discipline to be able to do that. So understand, man, discipline is one of the many keys to success. You know what I'm saying? And that's in whatever you're trying to do, career wise. You know what I'm saying? Personal, whatever, man. Whatever goal you set, you know, just understand it's gonna take discipline to reach that. And I know y'all probably heard this a million times, but this is a million and one more. You know, practicing discipline is not easy, especially in a world that lacks discipline, that lacks morals. So people are going to criticize you for how you practice discipline. People are going to have negative things to say. People are going to ask a lot of questions. People won't understand, and it ain't for them to, because it's your life, it's your goal. You know what I'm saying? It's your journey. Uh, and you know what's for you is what's for you, and what works for you works for you. You know, they getting what they want, and if they ain't getting what they want, it's probably because they lack discipline. But that ain't your problem. You know what I'm saying? That ain't where you should put your focus to, because it's worthless. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't put your attention to that because it's worthless. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all I know is uh, what I've learned over these past, 7 years, 8 years, is that it takes discipline. You know what I'm saying? It took me 7 years to realize that it takes discipline. I had some type of discipline before I ever realized it, but that just come from my beliefs. I was a Christian. I'm still a Christian. You know, I grew up a Christian. So I had those morals, deeply rooted in me. So I naturally just, follow law when I was out in the world. But I was unaware of what discipline was. I heard many times before I started practicing discipline how people was like, "Man, you disciplined." You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what they was talking about. You know, I was saying yeah like I knew, but the whole time, man, I was just doing what my religion taught me. You know what I'm saying? I was just modeling what my mentors or the people I admire did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no knowledge, you know what I'm saying, of what discipline was. My ideology of discipline was me getting punished as a kid. I thought that was discipline because that's what they called it. You know, although it didn't make me do better, you know what I'm saying? But, that's what I thought discipline was. So, I didn't know nothing about discipline, like, you know what I'm saying, to this magnitude that I know now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's all good though, man. But just understand it's gonna take some discipline, bro. It's gonna take a whole lot of that. You know what I'm saying? How do you practice discipline, man? By failing until you succeed. Once you set a small goal, man, and you achieve, man, just keep, you know what I'm saying, that same mindset so that you can achieve much higher and realize that what you're doing and how you did it was the strategy that you developed in order to implement that, you know what I'm saying, use that, utilize that, man. It takes discipline, you know what I'm saying? So understand that, you know, everything you did during that moment to reach that goal and how consistent you were with it, man, that was discipline. So, you know, understand, like, you can set bigger goals, bro, and you just gonna apply that same discipline or probably go even more harder. You know, the bigger the goal is, the more focus it takes, the more attention it takes. So, you know, the more discipline it'll take. But it's gonna be natural for you to be able to practice discipline to, you know what I'm saying, to that point, to that level, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say if you can do it on a small level, my nigga, you can do it on the big level. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my philosophy. So, you know, my nigga, just think about the transition, the change of dimension. So that alone should make you put even more effort into it. That alone should make you put even more motivation into it. You know what I'm saying? So that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And you can do it. You know, your mind gonna have to follow. You know, the spirit leads, the body follows. You know what I'm saying? The mind follows. So, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Trust in spirit and let spirit take control. You know what I'm talking about. Your mind, it's gonna be tempted. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. You don't know how many demons you got housed in you. You know, or desires. You know what I'm talking about. You know what your mind is addicted to. So it's like it's gonna be some withdrawals. It's gonna be some moments where you fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some moments for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be some moments. So, you know, realize, man, it's not easy, man. I as a leader still struggle. You know, I as a leader still, you know what I'm saying, is still struggling with certain addictions. You know what I'm saying, that I created. You know, prior to, you know what I'm saying, and that I'm working hard to to break. You know what I'm saying. Filling the void with things, you know what I'm saying? The more that I educate myself, the more that I learn, you know what I'm saying? So it's like